Clemson, South Carolina. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside, and the ball is loose on the return. Just seconds into this game, we already have a turnover and haven't even snapped one from scrimmage. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Pena. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, he'll throw it. Buys a little extra time. Makes the grab. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Wants to go up top. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Tiger! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will go to work for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
And they'll down this one at about the 40. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, looking to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's James. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the point. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Pena. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pulls it in down the sideline. They get him down with this offensive setup. 1st and goal from the 9.
As As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's knocked down. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4.
Timeout, Buffalo.
Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. He's looking to throw. That's got it. Touchdown, Tiger. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest. Get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. And he pumps it up inside the 20. Corralled by the kicking team.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big force fumble, big momentum play created.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he'll be brought down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Pena. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the...
Touchdown, Tigers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Buffalo has it back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Looking to throw, it's Pena. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bennett. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball.
Gonna take a shot, and they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop them, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. All by himself down the middle. And the defense got it. Touchdown Clemson. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And here's the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch down the right side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Makes the grab over the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the tailback. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. The challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Looking for room at the 40. I don't know. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert it 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Bulls will punt this one away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Powers through the defender. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air. It's Pena. Still looking on the move. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Buffalo offense headed back to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Hold it. Defense.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
On target to the left. Out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Shotgun snap on third down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted to stop the threat. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good...
Oh, he's got some space.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Picks up the first down. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through.
Turns on the Jets, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bonifant. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. Wide open spaces. Inside the... And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tiger! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand.
And the quarterback goes down at the
a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Takes it from the gun on third down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, put that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Clemson is quick to the line. They'll leave it with him. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off play action on first down. Fires to the right. Trying to find the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass route. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome in to the halftime report. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Jones to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today.
Returner runs out of bounds.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Rides the back and leaves it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Clemson jumps to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down after a nice game.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Pena. Quarterback extends the play. Snagged in the middle, it's James. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. From the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Tiger! Fit it in the window for the score. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic, and this guy is having himself a day.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with it.
It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. The give to the back. Finding an escape route. There he goes. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Defense looks as if it's coming.
Get set, get set.
Give to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jones wants to throw it. The sure hands. It's Shelton. Strong, firm tackle.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Bulls will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Takes a handoff. It's Davidson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got enough for the first. Spins away from the defense. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Jones to throw. The short hands, it's Simmons. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short at the first. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Nestles it in at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger. Turning it on! And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Makes one man miss. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He stopped at 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football and imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Jones wants to throw it. Pressure coming. He's got him wrapped up.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give as they work on that clock. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking for room. It's Blue. Once from the tackle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. They go to the ground. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
That is just demoralizing here on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the fourth quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.